With the formwork now finished, we're ready for our stirrups. These are our stirrups. They come in a pack of 20, as you can see here. Slightly different than the standard stirrups, as each one of these widgets does a slightly different rebate size. If we actually look at the inner part of the widget, that says 120, this one says 140, and this one here says 130. Now what that means is, if you've got a 120mm rebate, that will be that widget. If you've got a 130mm rebate, that will be that widget, or a 140mm rebate, that will be that widget. So what I mean by that is, if we look at this rebate, so the length of your rebate, so a standard rebate for a 70 series brick is typically 120mm. So that will be your main widget for this job. So this widget goes in the bottom of the rail, and that is what locks onto the stirrup. So the way it's been designed is that is slightly longer for a slightly smaller rebate, and the bigger the rebate is, the smaller the widgets get to pick up the offset. So really important to know those different sizes. So this particular system here that we're doing right now is a 120mm rebate, which is your standard rebate, the most common size, and we'll be using this widget. Now the remainder two widgets, that is what we're going to put in the top rail, and that's what we're going to tie back to the mesh. So we'll talk about that in a later video. Just before we place our stirrups and our slots, which we're going to show you shortly, another little cool little tip is 120mm widgets, other widgets, 2 buckets. So this 120mm widget is the main widget of today, which you'll see a little bit later on. Really important, I put that in the 120mm bucket, take the other 2 off, put them in the other bucket, and I'll repeat that for every pack that we place in.